Well, hello to you all, wherever you may be. Hello, it's Foxy speaking, and here is something extremely special. Something extremely exciting and extremely special that's happened in recent days. In recent days, today, on the 11th of June of 2024, maybe that would be a little better. On the 11th of June of 2024, something special has happened. The special thing that's happened in the world, on this very day, a special lady has hit a special subscriber milestone. That special lady, she needs no introduction, none other than that, of Fiona Hesketh, Avid gardener. It is a woohoo 35k subscriber special for the wonderful lady herself. I first became aware of Graham and Fiona this time last year, in May of 2024, or 2023, which was the first time I had heard from Graham himself. And I've been hearing, and we've been friends ever since. But our friendship really didn't properly deepen or develop until September of 2023, which was when I came on a live stream and Fiona was hosting on Graham's main channel, which is under hiatus at the moment, but once the issue has been resolved it should be back up and running. But he's got the flight channel in the meantime, which is namely based on flight simulator videos and flight lecture and all that, for those who are interested in aviation and the aviating side of things. Fiona's channel, it's mixed content, namely topics surrounding talks on the royal family and certain royals, and live stream content, sporadically, and also sometimes certain vlogging content and other interesting things, or sometimes a very, very minor occasional video featuring a minor appearance of the beautiful Hesketh cat in the Hesketh household. I couldn't be more thankful and fortunate to have friends like Graham and Fiona, and I've had the good fortune in encountering and befriending both of them. Had it not been for Graham and Fiona, I wouldn't have made such wonderful, wonderful new friends like that of Tony Stark, Mary Ipock, Sandra Parrott, Patricia Murphy, and the Rosie in the Birmingham of Alabama in the United States of America, Susan Reich from New York of United States of America, Michelle Pope of Wales, Elaine Williams of Greater London, the lovely Caroline Allen from Canada, the Rosie in Scotland, and the Catherine in Iceland. And other additional wonderful friends include Deborah Coleman, Maggie P., Christine Suckup, Christine Prince, Carol Casey, Carol Tapia, Carla in Wales, Susan Elkin in New Mexico, and there's another Michelle who's originally from Lancashire, and a Michelle B. Gosh, and there's so many to list out of, and there's a new lady I encountered called Hester, lovely, lovely new lady, and who was standing up for Fiona in defence when they were facing certain troubles. But she was a nice lady. I've only ever encountered her once, but I hope to be acquainted with her again in the future. Nice lady Hester. Ginger in Texas, lovely lady Ginger. Wonderful, delightful lady is she. There are so many wonderful new friends I've encountered through Graham and Fiona. It's probably going to be hard to list all of them. And there's a Maria, as far as I'm certain. Yes, that's about as far as I am remotely aware. A Sandy South, is she wonderful? Oh, I love Sandy South. Really, I do. I love her dearly, but I don't love her as much as the first 11 notable friends I pointed out. Just to tell you things. Well, we'll leave it at that so I don't run into... Oh, Stephen Magnus, Sapper, another example, good example, Sapper. You know. Ham Shackleton, John Griffin. So many to list out of, but I think we'll leave it at that. And in terms of all the friends I feel fortunate to have encountered through Graham and Fiona, as we represent the subscriber special for Fiona herself. And had it not been for Graham and Fiona, I would never have had the good fortune of encountering Trevor Colt. Honestly, a wonderful man and a heroic man of our 21st century, Trevor himself, as he is a war veteran. And we thank you, Trevor, for all that you did when you served in the British Armed Forces. Just to say. And, you know, but the other friends, although I loved them dearly, I don't love them as much as I loved the 11 notable friends I first mentioned. But I do feel very guilty because of what I said to one of the friends who I love so really very... I love her in the same way Graham and Fiona love her. That's Michelle in Wales. I never meant to insult her because of what I said. It started mainly because of a bit of banter myself and Sapper do from time to time, but then I ended up doing it to her. And after I did it, I ended up feeling very, very guilty and extremely bad. Which is why, in the future, come future live streams I do, whatever banter we do, we're going to do it I'm going to take it very, very carefully. Oh, one friend I forgot to mention, one notable friend, Jodie. Jodie in Canada. She's lovely. And quite delightful, too. Always very delightful and lovely. And Harriet Blanca, another... Oh, is she wonderful. And a Karen Jones. Karen Jones in Wales. And another lady, Karen, in the Pensacola in the United States of America. But so far too many to list out. I'm probably going to run out. I'm probably going to tire my brain out if I list them all. Oh, no. Oh, dear. You know, but I love them all. But the 11 being that of Tony, Mary, Sandra, Mrs. Murphy, Rosie, Susan, Michelle. Oh, who couldn't love the wonderful, delightful lady Michelle, Elaine, and the other Rosie, the Scots lady Rosie. Oh, yes. Caroline Allen, I accidentally missed out Caroline Allen and Catherine. Who couldn't love those 11 wonderful, delightful ladies, particularly that of Tony, Mary, Sandra, Michelle. Oh, I mean, who couldn't love Michelle? I mean, and she's also one of the friends I'm most trusting towards, to tell you on things. And, you know, she's always, you know, so extremely lovely, you know, and very, very enormously lovingly kind, you know, to not just Graham and Fiona, you know, but to everybody whenever they're going on the live stream chat or in the comments, if someone will say if anybody wanted to interact or talk with her and all that, and say, I agree with the point you make, and thank you for your support, that sort of thing, if anyone said that, or I said that. It's not always, but sometimes you get a kindly response. But obviously we can't always respond to whoever replies in our comments. Sometimes we can, but in a timely way. Because, you know, we may have things going on in our lives, which is quite normally said, as is the normality in life, you know. What's that? Oh, sorry about that. It's a fly noise. Don't worry. When I've done with the video, I'll deal with the fly afterwards. Yes, I'm going to deal with you later, fly. Shoo, shoo. Yes, shoo, shoo. Oh, God. But there's one friend of mine, I mean, you know, Well, I'm not going to cry when I say this. Well, one friend, it was Michelle actually, lovely Michelle in Wales. It was one November 2023 evening. I'd commented on a video Graham and Fiona had done, and I saw she said something extremely nice to Graham and Fiona. And then I was like, oh, that's extremely nice of you, something like that to Michelle. I said, sending you a big hug as well. And I said, but I'm sorry if I've done this to you at the wrong time, or have been an irritation or anything like that. And she was like, why, Foxy, why are you apologising? And here comes the emotionally moving thing she said. She said, you are the epitome of a true gentleman through and through, which I would like to say is very refreshing in this day and age. You know. And then I read the reply, you know, and I responded, and as I replied, and I couldn't help but look, and I had tears. Tears were visibly rolling down my eyes. And I was like, well, you know, that was very nice of you to have said that, and thank you. There's only one person who I knew growing up, who I thought was the epitome of a true gentleman. And that person who I truly looked up to as who I truly believed was the epitome of a true gentleman, was none other than that of my wonderful late grandfather Edmund. As I obviously truly looked up to him, and looking back at the memories I have of him now, I truly regarded him as the epitome of a true gentleman. I really never in a lifetime did I expect anybody to say to me personally, even less than 5 years after the loss of my wonderful grandfather, I didn't think anybody would regard me or would say that I am the epitome of a true gentleman. I didn't think this would happen, but it really means a lot at the same time. And I'm extremely thankful for what Michelle said to me when she said that kindly, sentimental statement towards me. I mean, I could never let go of my grip of respect towards her. I really couldn't, especially after she said that to me. And I do not take my friendship with her for granted, nor do I take my friendship with Graham, Fiona, Trevor, the Hutches, Annabelle, Duchess Blair, or Susie Smith, or any of those friends, or even my best friend David Scott for granted. I would never take my wonderful friends for granted. I really, really wouldn't, and nor would I take my friendship with everybody I befriended through Graham and Fiona for granted. I mean, it happened just really by pure chance. It's as I so look at it, you know, and I really, really do enormously appreciate the friendship. But the thing that really means the most, never could I forget this, and it means a lot, because I really didn't think I would ever be regarded in that way, as I could have only regarded it in one person, was what Michelle, as I said earlier on, because of what Michelle said to me. I mean, I love Michelle very faithfully, dearly, I really do, in the same way Graham and Fiona love her. I mean, had she said this to me in person, I would have given her a nice great big hug, I really would. Especially as she's generally quite open to great big hugs, as I've so seen with her. And no offence, really no offence when saying this, of course. I've even had the good fortune to have made a few live stream appearances with Graham and Fiona, certainly on Fiona's content and all that, with them both hosting it at the live stream, and I couldn't be more thankful for them to have had me on the live stream from time to time, you know. But what I want to say, Fiona, is very well done on your 35k subscriber milestone. And I really do hope you make the 40 the 40k subscriber milestone by the end of 2024, as you deserve, both you and Graham, both of your channels, both individually deserve at least 50k subscribers or more, or probably even 60 or 70k by 2025. I certainly believe that, and I believe you deserve many, 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 many more subscribers than what you've currently got. And all of you, all new subscribers who have came over to Graham and Fiona's, particularly Fiona's channel, thank you for helping her get to this special mountainous milestone. And any newcomers on Graham or Fiona's content who may partake in a future live stream of theirs, I am looking forward to being acquainted with your friendship in the way Graham and Fiona will be looking forward to being acquainted with your very friendship, provided you are nice and respectful. Because it doesn't matter where a person comes from, what they look like or anything. What matters most is what's purely in the deepest soul depth of the heart and personality traits, in the core reality realm of it all, just to explicitly make that point, you know. But once again, Fiona, utmost well done on your subscriber milestone. We will always love you, and we will always stand beside you, but we are sorry if this sort of attention or congratulated words was too much for you. We would never mean to upset you in any way. A very big well done to Fiona for her 35k subscriber milestone. And as this is the 35k subscriber special video in a special congratulated message for Fiona herself, let's see what this special show shall bring, shall we? Roll it into action. Lights, camera, projectors, action. Let's go. A very, very well done, and congratulations on 35k subscribers, Fiona. May we wish you very, 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 very many more subscribers in the future. Good luck and many best wishes for your content. Double thumbs up to you. For all the content you provide, we couldn't be more thankful. For those of you who are not familiar of Fiona's content or channel, the link will be found in the description down below. Good night, and may your God go with you, as what Graham and Fiona would so kindly philosophically say. Goodbye, and may your good wishes be bringing you great expectations of happiness.